Good day and welcome to the fourth episode of the CVC Spotlight, where the Chagrin Valley Conference's top teams and top athletes take center stage. I'm Steve Hare, the CVC Sports Information Director, and I'm looking forward to highlighting the action for you today. The CVC Spotlight is made possible by the support of our presenting sponsor, Ohio Center for Oral, Facial, and Implant Surgery, and our other sponsors, which include Vape Educate and Capwell Financial.
Ohio Center for Oral, Facial, and Implant Surgery diagnoses and treats facial pain and injuries, and also offers a full range of dental implants and bone grafting procedures. Look no further than the Ohio Center for Oral, Facial, and Implant Surgery for all of your oral surgery and cosmetic surgery needs. Please visit their website at www.ohsurgery.com.
Capwell Financial Advisor strives to increase capital wellness through clear, comprehensive financial planning. They start by articulating a vivid vision for your financial security, then take quality financial actions to align your money with what matters to you the most. To put your vision into action, contact them today at capwell.nm.com.
Vape Educate is an online course designed to be completed by middle and high school students. However, most certainly can be beneficial to anyone interested in learning more about e-cigarettes, vaping, and joy. Schools are using Vape Educate as an educational program for teachers, parents, and other community members. Visit vapeeducate.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the CVC Spotlight, presented by Ohio's Oral, Facial, and Implant Surgery. The cross-country postseason is off and running after this weekend's CVC meet took place at Hawkins on Saturday. West Geauga's boys team and Hawkins girls claimed titles in the CVC Chagrin division, while Berkshire's boys and Kirtland's girls won in the Valley division. As impressive as those team performances were, there were some dominant individual races as well. None were as impressive as Ella Gilson's rare accomplishment. The Hawkins senior won her fourth straight CVC title with a time of 18 minutes 49 seconds. She has now won the last two CVC Chagrin Division individual titles and previously won two championships in the Valley Division as a freshman and a sophomore.
It's really exciting for me. I wanted to bring home the first place for my team, and I'm super proud of my teammates. I think that we either got first or second today as a team, I'm pretty sure. So we're really, really excited about that. And for me, it just gives me a lot of confidence going into the postseason. I'm so thankful and really excited that we are able to have a postseason this year. So I'm just happy that I felt really strong and really good during the race. And I'm really excited for next weekend.
Running the race on her home course certainly helped Gilson, as she developed a strategy to finish at the front of the pack.
Yeah, so our team definitely had an advantage today because this is the course that we run on every single day. So we made sure that we knew all the turns, and like if they were muddy, I made sure I went wider on the muddy turns just to make sure I didn't slip or anything. And I wanted to take out my first mile pretty hard, and I think I was like around a 5:42, so I was pretty happy with that first mile. And I just wanted to continue to stay strong throughout the whole race and have a strong finish and get right back in the sidelines and start cheering for my teammates. So yeah, that was pretty much my strategy coming into it, getting like a nice strong win and feeling good going into districts.
Gilson and her teammates also had to endure changing weather conditions. The race started in frigid, windy temperatures, and by the last runner finished, the sun had come out, but the wind was still howling. Developing the mental toughness to battle through the elements is one of Hawkins' strong points.
I guess like our coach is really good at like getting us mentally prepared for things like this, because on Thursday, weather was not too nice and it was raining the whole practice, and we came on the track and did some 800s, and my coach was like, this was just like a lesson to learn, because I mean at States, if it's raining or if it's snowing, it's like too bad, you just got to get used to it and you got to get in the mindset to do it, because I mean you're here to race and that's what you're here to do, and that's part of cross country, is just being like prepared to run in any kind of condition. So we are just really good as a team, just kind of trying to block that out and just do what we need to do.
With the postseason underway, Gilson is looking to win a third straight state title, and she hopes the rest of the Hawks can join her this season after narrowly missing out last fall.
Yeah, we're super, super excited that everyone ran really well today, and we're just getting super excited for districts and regionals, because our team goal is to make it to states as a team, because last year we missed it by one place, so we really want to do that this year, especially because we have 3 seniors in our top 5, and we just want to go one last time and have a really good time there and show up and show the Ohio like what we've been working the whole season for. So
the Hawks claimed the top 2 spots in the race, with Juliana Metz finishing second in 1954. Metz competed for just the second time this season.
Thank you. I'm super excited because I only raced in one race during the preseason. I raced at Boardman and I didn't do well at all. So going into this meet, I was just trying to get in the top 10, and second will really boost me in the postseason.
A strong outing provided Metz with a big boost of confidence heading into the district meet. She's now confident she and her teammates are ready to go.
Yeah, well, our team did really well today. I'm super excited, and we'll race really hard in the postseason. Now that we have more energy, we're more excited, and our fifth runner didn't run today, so we're going to do even better in the postseason.
Metz recently announced her commitment to continue her education and running career at Ohio State University.
Yeah, well, I talked to a lot of coaches, and Coach Sarah was really nice. She was really helpful throughout the process, and I always wanted to be a Buckeye. Like, Ohio State is such a big athletic school, and I want to continue my academic and athletic career, and especially running in the Big Ten. I'm super excited. I'll get to race against some of the fastest people, like Caitlin Hart goes to Michigan, so we're always going to be racing each other, and hopefully I make it on varsity in my freshman year.
Harvey's JT Basco fended off Geneva's Alex Reese in the boys' Chagrin Division race. Basco finished in 17:10, 17 seconds ahead of Reese. He did it with an aggressive approach to the hilly course.
I think it's very exciting. We've been kind of working towards this for a few years now, especially the last 2 years. I've been close, but I've just never really been able to finish through, and I think this year I really did that. Coming in, I thought I'm going to stick with the front pack, and we're going to roll through the first few miles, and then really going to push in that last mile. But then I came and walked the course, and I decided that taking the hills to my advantage would be the best. So I just fought up the hills, and that's where I really gained my knowledge.
Despite the win, Basco knows he has some improvements to make if he plans to extend his season beyond the district meet.
I'd really like to improve on my second mile, because I feel like my second mile really lines up from my first, and I have to come back from that in my third. So if I can just run more even, I think that would really help.
While he knows the challenges that lie ahead of him, Basco is heading into the district meet with a lot of confidence and even more momentum.
I think this is just a confidence booster to know that I'm able to go up, and if I need to, I can run by myself. Even if the pack's either ahead of me or behind me, I can be somewhere where I can still run and compete.
Cuyahoga Heights' Darian Tillett won the Valley Division boys race in 17 minutes and 39 seconds. Like any good runner, Tillett was pleased with the result, but he also sets high expectations for himself, and he hopes to see continued improvement.
I was really happy with my placement today. My time wasn't too hot. The course was a little muddy, but this season's kind of been really slow with not being able to compete in track, having that really long off season. But overall, I'm really happy. I got the first place that I came out to claim. Didn't really get to run last year at conferences because of an injury, so this was a really big one for me coming into senior year.
Prior to the meet, Tillett scouted the competition and decided to stick with the Chagrin Division runners, as he knew he'd be in the mix if he could keep up with that pack. He also kept an eye on his Valley Division competition.
I knew they were going to come out hard. They always have really good runners coming from that division. So just making sure that I stuck with their top guy, or just sticking with their top 3 guys, was just going to be my main priority. Coming out, making sure that if I knew that a Valley Division runner was on me, that I just had to pick it up a little bit harder. Making sure that my last mile was the best mile. So,
with the district meet next on the docket, Tillett is focused on those areas where he can trim some seconds off of his time.
I just need to focus a little bit more on that second mile. That second mile is always my most sluggish. Making sure that I hit my turns a little bit better, not slowing down on them. And just overall making sure I prepare a little bit more, stretching a little bit more if it's colder, warming up a little bit more, and just making sure I have my mind right before races.
Kirtland's Riley Greenlee paced her team to its first league championship win since 2006. Greenlee won the Valley Division title with a time of 20:54, over 2 minutes faster than the second place finisher.
Coming into the race, I didn't want to go out fast because I need to work on that. I really am working on a stronger finish in my races.
The strong finish in the postseason opener has Greenlee riding a wave of confidence heading into the district meet.
It's good for me mentally knowing I did that, and it's giving me confidence. I'm really excited for the postseason.
Success at districts will hinge on Greenlee's ability to maintain her composure no matter what happens. That includes facing inclement weather, a wet track, or even running with a pace she isn't accustomed to.
It's really about knowing that I've trained my body well enough and that I am able to do it. I just need to remember that and keep going strong.
West Yauga's Patrick Garrett finished third with a time of 17:31 to lead the Wolverines to the team title in the Chagrin Division.
Very exciting. I mean, last year we were just short, and the team has gotten a lot better this year. I'd say we're more of a team this year, and it's a right step in the or it's a good step in the right direction. And we've got big goals this year, so it's look good for us, I'd say.
With a strong field, Garrett knew he could pick out a runner or two and stick to their side to finish near the front of the pack.
The first mile, we wanted to pack it up as a team, and from there, I found a kid from Hawken, and I stuck to him. And towards the end, I felt pretty good, and I just wanted to kick it as hard as I could.
Garrett was satisfied with his time and placement, especially considering the lack of meets this season. But he knows it will take an even better performance next week to extend his season.
I'm fairly satisfied, we haven't gotten a chance to run many meets this year, or at least, I haven't. But yeah, I mean, third place, I'm good with it. I feel like I left too much out on the course, but I'm still trying to, feel it out a little bit, and so I'm fairly satisfied.
West Jaga will head into the district tournament riding the momentum earned from its CVC win. Garrett hopes that's enough to carry the Wolverines into the regional meet.
Definitely feels good for us, knowing, we got the CVC under our belts, and we know we have to take it 1 week at a time at next week's districts, and feel good about that, and we'll go from there.
With 5 of the top 17 runners, Berkshire's boys team claimed its third CVC title in 4 seasons. The Badgers also won in 2017 and 2018, but finished just a couple of points behind Lutheran West last season. Berkshire senior captain Jackson Hare said the Badgers' strategy was simple: run fast.
I guess just run fast. We had some teams to look out for and try to pass during the race. I think we did that well, so helped us a lot.
The win provided Hare, Lucas Leggett, and the rest of the Badgers with a lot of confidence heading into districts, but it also set the bar higher for Badger runners in the future.
Just use it, keep your mind fueled, keep going, always train harder, just look after some more teams in postseason, keep after it.
I think it'll be motivation for next year as well. Try to win it again. Gives us some confidence for regionals as well. Try and make it out. Yeah.
Before they can think about defending their Valley Division title next season, the Badgers have at least one more race to compete in, and they hope they can build off of their performance at the CVC meet and keep tightening up their pack. If they can do that, the Badgers may have a little more celebrating to do this fall.
I don't know, I guess just get everybody's times up there, and we're pretty packed together, but we can still be even closer, so.
Ohio Center for Orofacial and Implant Surgery diagnoses and treats facial pain and injuries, and also offers a full range of dental implants and bone grafting procedures. Look no further than the Ohio Center for Orofacial and Implant Surgery for all of your oral surgery and cosmetic surgery needs. Please visit their website at www.ohsurgery.com.
Capwell Financial Advisor strives to increase capital wellness through clear, comprehensive financial planning. They start by articulating a vivid vision for your financial security, then take quality financial actions to align your money with what matters to you the most. To put your vision into action, contact them today at capwell.nm.com.
Vape Educate is an online course designed to be completed by middle and high school students. However, most certainly can be beneficial to anyone interested in learning more about e-cigarettes, vaping, and juuling. Schools are using Vape Educate as an educational program for teachers, parents, and other community members. Visit vapeeducate.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the CVC Spotlight, presented by Ohio Center for Oral, Facial, and Implant Surgery. Prior to the break, we were talking with the Berkshire Cross Country team after its win of the CVC Valley Division. Let's keep our focus on the Badgers, but turn our attention to the soccer field, where Berkshire's boys team set a new school record with 7 victories this season. The program has shown signs of improvement in the past, but the Badgers had never been able to win more than 6 games in a year. That is until now. Head coach Nick Fegidellum couldn't be happier with the development of his program, and he's confident the Badgers are on their way to bigger and better things.
Oh, it's definitely it's the highlight of the season thus far. To break a school record regardless is an exciting feeling, but to see the growth that has come from the past couple of seasons up until now to earn this school record is an exciting feeling across all parties here, and that's motivating us to go even further.
The Badgers' recent success wasn't accidental. They worked hard in the off-season, and coupled with experience and depth, the team has become increasingly competitive and is now reaching its potential.
Well, this summer we had a really stronghold strength and conditioning program set in place from the school district. So as you know, leading up to the regular season, that was very beneficial for us, I believe. But adding on to that, having the tactics and strategies in place that we've had this year, and just overall motivation from the athletes this year has skyrocketed. The guys that from the very beginning of this pandemic that we've had, it was kind of, you know, bittersweet going into preseason. But once we got into the swing of things and saw how much potential we had, and adding on to that, I give a lot of credit to the strength and conditioning program in place and all the preseason work we did, and just the level of skill and ability and motivation that our athletes had this season.
If you thought the Badgers might be satisfied with where they're at, guess again. Berkshire is hungry to add more wins this season, and the Badgers are excited about their postseason draw and the opportunity they have in front of them.
Well, and that's the thing. We're not content with where we're at. We want to see this go even further than where we're already at. You know, we've been talking, a lot of the guys have been mentioning that, you know, it's nice to have this school record. It's nice to have 7 wins under our belt, but we'd like to see us go farther into postseason. And we believe we have a good tournament draw to get us further into the postseason.
Berkshire senior midfielder Cody Roll said the Badgers entered the 2020 season with the goal of breaking the school record for wins in a season, and they met their mark.
It's really exciting. This is only my second year actually playing soccer, but as a senior leader, going out and there with all my friends and all the great guys, it's great. It's great to break a school record. We've had that goal in our minds since the beginning of the season, and we hit it.
Roll cited a change in the Berkshire formation for leading to success this season. The Badgers bought into the change, and the results speak for themselves.
Coaching, you can't have a team without coaching. We switched up our formation this year, switching to a 3-4-3. I think that was a big help. Great coaching decision. We just do what the coach says, execute, and broke a school record.
As a senior, Roll knows what's at stake when the Badgers host Garrettsville Garfield in their postseason opener this week. All season long, he has worked hard to provide senior leadership, and he plans to do the same in the postseason.
Whether I'm on the field or I'm on the bench, I'm just gonna support my team, give my 100. Convince my guys to give their 100, and I think we're gonna go far this year.
Before we move into the exciting news on the tennis court, I'd like to give a big shout out to our CVC Girls Golfers, who put together 2 strong rounds at the Division II state tournament over the weekend. Independence finished 5th as a team, and Hawkins' Ella Wong shot a 158 to finish 8th overall after placing 17th last year as a freshman. Morgan Pascarella led Independence with a 158, good for 11th place, and Ali Siaska carded a 169 to finish 20th. Congratulations, girls, especially for the 3 Independence seniors who closed out their careers in style. And for the rest of the Blue Devils and Ella Wong, continued success as you raise the bar for the rest of the CVC golfers.
Ohio Center for Orofacial and Implant Surgery diagnoses and treats facial pain and injuries, and also offers a full range of dental implants and bone grafting procedures. Look no further than the Ohio Center for Orofacial and Implant Surgery for all of your oral surgery and cosmetic surgery needs. Please visit their website at www.ohsurgery.com.
Capwell Financial Advisor strives to increase capital wellness through clear, comprehensive financial planning. They start by articulating a vivid vision for your financial security, then take quality financial actions to align your money with what matters to you the most. To put your vision into action, contact them today at capwell.nm.com.
Vape Educate is an online course designed to be completed by middle and high school students. However, most certainly can be beneficial to anyone interested in learning more about e-cigarettes, vaping, and juuling. Schools are using Vape Educate as an educational program for teachers, parents, and other community members. Visit vapeeducate.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the CVC Spotlight, where the Chagrin Valley Conference's top teams and athletes take center stage. The CVC was well represented at the Northeast District Tennis Tournament, and 3 athletes from the league punched their ticket to the OHSAA State Tournament, which will be held on Friday and Saturday at the Limner Family Tennis Center in Mason. Last week, we featured Orange sophomore Alexis Nyborg to discuss her sectional title win. She rode that momentum to a district title over the weekend. It wasn't easy, as she needed 3 sets to win in both the semifinals and championship round. Nyborg will play Indian Hill freshman Brooke Arrington in the first round of the state tournament. Meanwhile, Hawkins' doubles team of Eliana Yang and Haley Garber also earned a trip to state after finishing 3rd at the district tournament. Yang, a sophomore, is thrilled to make her first trip to the state tournament.
It's pretty exciting. I mean, this is like my first time, so I'm like really excited to go down to Cincinnati and play.
Yang relied on her consistent serve to set the Hawks up in a good position throughout the district tournament.
Well, for me, this whole tournament, I've been serving pretty well, which is really nice. And I think throughout most of the matches, we were able to stay positive and keep the energy going, which is really important.
The opportunity to compete on the biggest stage of high school tennis provides Yang and Garber both with an opportunity to compete against some great players. While Yang is focused on winning as many matches as possible, she also wants to enjoy the experience.
Well, obviously, I think we both want to go pretty far down, in the tournament-wise. But yeah, I kind of just want to have fun with it, because this is both of our first year going down to states.
For Garber, her freshman year couldn't have gone any better. Reaching the state tournament has been a highlight of her season.
I was super excited, especially being a freshman and going. It's super exciting. I wasn't sure how well we would do, so it was definitely a surprise, and it was definitely exciting.
The Hawken duo won its first 2 matches at the district tournament before falling to eventual district champion Hathaway Brown in the semifinals. Yang and Garber rebounded from that loss with a 6-3, 6-3 win over Canton South to finish 3rd.
We kind of just had to take out the positives from the HB match and just kind of use that towards our next match and just pump each other up and not focus on what we did bad and just focus on what we did well.
As a freshman, Garber enters the state tournament with some butterflies, and understandably so. But she's also headed to Mason confident that she and her teammate both belong there and have the ability to compete with the best doubles teams in the state.
I kind of just have to tell myself that it's not a dream and it's real, and that as long as I play my best and stay calm, everything will be fine. We have each other and we both know how to play tennis, so that's kind of all that matters.
Good luck to Alexis Nyborg, Eliana Yang, and Haley Garber at the state tournament this weekend. The entire CVC is rooting for you. Now let's take a quick look at all the scores from the second round of the OHSAA football playoffs. Geneva defeated Hubbard 22-19. CVCA dropped Perry 55-28. Kirtland beat Manchester 42-0. Beechwood beat Warrensville Heights 28-8. Wycliffe beat Smithville 41-0. Independence pulled off an upset at Monroeville 28-20. St. Vincent St. Mary ended West Yaga's season with a 48-6 win. Chagrin Falls picked up a no contest win over Field. Sugar Creek Garraway defeated Crestwood 48-14. Louisville St. Thomas Aquinas beat Trinity 42-26. And Lucas defeated Cuyahoga Heights 35-0. Geneva and Independence will play on Friday, while Beechwood, Chagrin Falls, Kirtland, and Wycliffe will play on Saturday. Wycliffe's game against LeBray will be broadcast on CVC TV. And I'd like to give a special shout out to Kirtland coach Tiger Laverty for picking up his 200th career win on Saturday. Both the soccer and volleyball postseasons get underway this week, and we'll bring you coverage of those tournaments in the next few episodes of the CVC Spotlight. Today, though, we'd like to highlight a milestone achievement for Independence junior setter Abby Avila. Avila recorded the 2000th assist of her career.
It means a lot. I'm very proud of myself, but I definitely couldn't have done it without my passers getting me good passes, and then hitters putting the ball down. It's all about them too.
With so much talent around her, you'd think it would be easy for Avila to set the ball in the right direction, but opposing defenses do their best to take the Blue Devils out of system. Avila works hard to maximize the talent around her while also keeping the opposing blockers off balance.
Yeah, I have lots of good hitters. Like every single position, I trust all of my hitters to put the ball down. I like to spread the ball around a lot, and like that helps the other team like not knowing where the ball is going to go, and that's definitely one of our biggest strengths, like having good hitters all across the board so I can set and trust all of them.
The Blue Devils earned a number 1 seed in the Division III district, and after reaching 3 straight Final Fours and finishing as the state runners-up in each of the past 2 seasons, expectations are high for the team this season. Avila believes she and her teammates are ready.
This year we're very ready for playoffs. Like we've been so close every single year of winning a state championship. This year feels right. We're very excited. We can't wait for playoffs to start. And like our team is mostly older girls, so like we're all pretty experienced. Like we've all been down there, so we're very excited for playoffs starting to get rolling.
While the Blue Devils are proud of their back-to-back state runner-up finishes, they are looking at taking that next step and finishing off their season with a state title.
I would say just finishing the job. Like we've been so close, and just like the little things, just like finishing it this year. Like last year we went to 5 sets, so like just those couple points, just the little errors, we just have to clean that up and we should be good.
As has become customary, the Blue Devils beefed up their schedule and have competed against many of the state's top teams this season. Wins over state-ranked Lake Catholic and Tuscarawas Valley, coupled with competitive losses to Magnificat, St. Joseph Academy, and Huron, have prepared Independence for the competition and intensity the Blue Devils will see in the postseason.
It definitely helped us a lot because like the good teams that we have lost to have like very tall hitters and stuff and like blockers, so that's what we see in the state championships and down the roads. So like that helps us prepare and stuff and gets us ready.
Ohio Center for Orofacial and Implant Surgery diagnoses and treats facial pain and injuries, and also offers a full range of dental implants and bone grafting procedures. Look no further than the Ohio Center for Orofacial and Implant Surgery for all of your oral surgery and cosmetic surgery needs. Please visit their website at www.ohsurgery.com.
Capwell Financial Advisor strives to increase capital wellness through clear, comprehensive financial planning. They start by articulating a vivid vision for your financial security, then take quality financial actions to align your money with what matters to you the most. To put your vision into action, contact them today at capwell.nm.com.
Vape Educate is an online course designed to be completed by middle and high school students. However, most certainly can be beneficial to anyone interested in learning more about e-cigarettes, vaping, and joy. Schools are using Vape Educate as an educational program for teachers, parents, and other community members. Visit vapeeducate.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the CVC Spotlight. That's going to do it for us here in the studio. We'd like to thank all of the coaches and athletes who participated in this week's episode, and a special shout out to Haley Adams for conducting many of the interviews. We'd also like to thank all of our sponsors for their support of the Chagrin Valley Conference, and thank you for tuning in. Best of luck to all of our teams and athletes as they compete this week. For more on the CVC, visit the league website at www.chagrinvalleyconference.com, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube to keep up to date with all the conference news. We'll see you next week.